Hi, this is Ronnie, and I have another found video on the SD cards. And this one I know what it's for because I remember the challenge was keep it flat because that was like the hardest challenge ever. I mean, I like to add dimension to my layouts. And I'm using this Pebbles collection. I'd gotten it off of peachycheap.com, I believe. And I'm doing a baby book for my great niece. It's in the picture, Isabella. And yeah, it's gorgeous papers. And I got a lot of layouts out of that. I did 9 baby albums and one other picture, one other layout. Plus, I got a tiny bit left that I could maybe squeeze one more out of it. But yeah, I could use some new patriotic paper or something. So I'll have it for the next layout. Peachy Cheap needs to do another daily special with this. But I'm going to use one of my go-to designs. And uh, my initial urge would be to put foam tape behind this picture. When I use this design, that is generally what I do, but I'm going to keep it flat. The challenge, I remembered it was on Facebook, and I hunted for a good while and couldn't find it on there to see if it, but I know it was like 2017. And so then I looked on YouTube, and I did find it on YouTube because it was 12 hours, 12 challenges, 12 prizes. And it was Scrap and Plan with Leah at the time. And um, in fact, the last layout that I did with the branding strips, it was for this challenge because that challenge was branding strips for the win. So yeah, I did have that for a challenge, but I did not remember what challenge. And this one here, like I said, is keep it flat. And I do it through the whole layout. But the picture at the end, I remember that well, I never did get it uploaded, so I went back and added a little dimension. So you will see dimension on the picture at the end, but I will tell you what I did to with it when the picture comes up, because I do have a picture of it, even though I've gave the album away already. But isn't Isabella cute? Her shirt says "Free to be cute." And of course, she has an adorable headband on, but yeah, she is so cute in that picture. And I'm, and since I can't uh, make dimension, I am just layering paper. I have the paper doily, and then I use that punch. And now I'm going to fussy cut some of these little fireworks out of this paper, and this one's not a whole paper because yeah, I did do a layout before this one. And um, like I said, 9 baby layouts plus one more out of this paper pack, so that is really good. Of course, I did use backgrounds like this one here. It's a color box background, but I've added those, and so really it's 3 layers, but it didn't add any dimension to the page, and it kept it flat. I'm going to use my beloved Daily Flash alphas for my title. When October Afternoon closed down, went out of business, whatever, I ordered October Afternoon and Daily Flashes by October Afternoon, so I made sure I got me some. When I went to order them, I think I had to order some off of Etsy because that's where I was finding them. But yeah, I bought like several, so I've got enough to keep me a while still. And my title's going to be Oh My Stars. And when I first put this down, it didn't show up very good. You can see with that pattern background, it did not show up very good. So I am going to add a tab behind the Oh My, and I'm going to round the corners with the corner chopper. I'm going to use the 1/4 inch side because that's my favorite side to use. And you're going to see a difference here because it's going to look a lot better with that light blue behind there. And since it's blue on blue and it's a light pattern, it does show up a lot better. And there it is. Oh my, stars. You are cute, I believe is what it says there. And I'm trying to adjust it. It looks like I'm not happy with it. I'm trying to get it in there snug. I believe snug would probably be the word for that. And I'm going to add that. I'm gonna think about where I want those. And since they're fireworks, I wanted them to the top of the page, like they're fireworks going off. Yeah, at least that's my opinion. Yours might not be the same. But yeah, I finally put adhesive behind them and glue them down. Oh, and I'm having to fix a spot. I might have tore it, who knows. And these are the labels that came with it. They're the only thing in there I didn't really like. If I'd had, they were a little bit shiny, so I tried stamping on one, and it didn't stamp super well. So they're just going to be used as layering unless I remember to use my stays on next time I go to stamp on them. But it is kind of dried up, so I will have to re-ink it. Oh, and I did notice these on there, and so I add another layer. So yeah, there is 4 layers on these fireworks. Since I couldn't do any dimension any other way, I am added 4 layers to my fireworks. But I'm still keeping it flat. These are the stars that came with it. They're glittery. There's blue, white, and red. And I am going to use different sizes and different colors also. And part of my reasoning when I was doing this was the smaller makes them look farther away, and of course the bigger makes it look closer. So it was a way to add dimension to my layout without adding dimension to my layout. And once I get them on there, I mean, you all might think different, but I think it does look like it adds a little bit of dimension to it. See those right there? It looks like they're smaller and getting a little bigger and getting closer to you. Well, that's me. But yeah, that's the reason I use different sizes and also different colors to give it a pop, like they're just kind of popping out all over the place. And my layout at the end, it does have some more things on it than this layout does, because once I started adding some dimension to it, yeah, I had to end up adding more stuff. Once I sit back down with the layout, I was finding more things that I wanted to add to it. And I'm looking at these, trying to decide what I want to use. And I end up using that 4th of July. And I will fussy cut it out instead of just using the 3x4 there. I believe that's a 3x4. Yeah, 3, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 3. Yeah, 3x4. And I cut it out. And first I tried just cutting it down and seeing if that would work, because I wasn't happy with the 3x4 in the corner. And then I thought, oh well, I guess I will be fussy cutting. This is where I look at it and decide, okay, I'm going to fussy cut it. If I'd been able to add foam tape behind that, I might have went ahead and went with it. But since I couldn't add foam tape behind it, I fussy cut, and I'm pretty happy with that. And I don't mind fussy cutting. I think it adds a lot to the page, especially if you're using flowers. I just love fussy cut flowers on a layout. And this is one of the stickers. I believe it might have even had gold on there, because some of these did have gold. And there's a patriotic hat. Oh, and this is a sparkler. Yeah, and when I go back, I will be changing that sparkler a little bit. But yeah, that's my layout, and I kept it flat, and then I did not upload it, so it gets changed in just a minute. It's going to have, oh, there I am waving by. But yeah, I'm going to still be here because I'm going to talk about the picture that you're going to see. There it is. I did add some foam tape to the fireworks and bring them up. And then in the upper right hand corner, I added a piece of the washi. There was washi in the kit that I got. And I did the USA, and I fussy cut out the little eagle and added foam tape to the back of it. And I added some more washi down there by the 4th of July. And then my sparkler, I had some metallic thread, so I added like it behind there and in my mind, which, you know, you might not think it looks like that. It looks like sparkles coming out. But yeah, that's what I was thinking when I did it. And then I put America the Beautiful over to the left of the picture. So yeah, I did change it a little bit. I did add some dimension. I didn't go ahead and pop the picture up. I went ahead and left that. But yeah, that's my layout. And yeah, it was very, very hard keeping it flat. But since I didn't complete the challenge, I didn't think there was anything wrong going ahead and adding dimension later. I would have felt guilty doing it otherwise, because I have done challenges that I wanted to do something else with before and didn't, because, you know, that was part of my challenge and I left it. But since I didn't complete this, I was a total epic fail. I do have dimension on it. But I want to thank you for watching. And I'd love it if you'd leave a comment below. I will be sure to reply, because I love when I see the comments, and the very first thing I do is reply. And if you want to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye.